Yo, what the fuck is going on, everybody? It is me, Ekner, and we are back. Yes, back. We are here. Here on one of the most important days of the year thus far. It is currently the day we've all been waiting for months and months and months as an AEW fan. It is currently, I forgot to introduce Emerson. Yo, Emerson's also here.
Hey,
So we
Ryan.
just skipped over that.
No.
I'm
Fuck me.
on
This
hype.
weekend
You're
is
on
a big
hype.
weekend.
Because we're recording this Friday before SmackDown Rampage, so there will be no SmackDown Rampage discussion because we have big plans. It is Revolution weekend. It is AEW 2022 Revolution tonight. As you guys are watching this, it is tonight. It is Friday, not Friday, Sunday, March the 6th, 2022. It is Day of the Revolution, and we're recording this a little earlier because of the big festivities. As a wrestling fan, this is our WrestleMania. Don't take this away from us. Please don't nuke us. Give Monday. Do it Monday. Do it Monday.
Yeah.
Do 12:15. Okay. Anyways, it's Revolution. Let's not fuck around. People want to watch and go. We're gonna go over this week quickly. So we're gonna go over quickly tonight. This is your card for Revolution. Your main event: AEW World Title Hangman Page versus Adam Cole. Women's World AEW title, Britt Baker versus Thunder Rosa. AEW Tag Team title, triple threat, Jurassic Express, Red Dragon, and the Bucks. That'll be fucking great. AEW TBS title, Jake Cargill versus Tay Conti. John Moxley versus Bryan Danielson, the match we were supposed to get last year. CM Punk versus MJF, my personal match I'm excited for the most. Jericho versus Kingston, Eddie Kingston, not Kofi Kingston. I don't know who he is, but AEW Eddie Kingston, baby. Keith Lee, Orange Cassidy, Powerhouse Hobbs, Ricky Starks, Wardlow, and okay. So far, Keith Lee, Orange Cassidy, Hobbs, Ricky Starks, and Wardlow face of the Revolution match, and on the pre-show it has Christian Cage and Ethan Page.
No, not the pre-show. Rampage.
Is there Rampage? Well, fuck, Rampage looks really good. Then I might be watching that tonight. Christian Cage, Ethan Page, winner of that match will be added to this match. That's gonna be sick. 3-on-3, we got AHFO, Andrade, Isaiah Cassidy, Matt Hardy versus Darby, Sammy, and Sting tornado tag match. That should be okay.
That's gonna be fun.
Show. And the pre-show has
Layla
Statlander versus Statlander. And Hook versus QT. That's a good. QT and Hook.
Herc. I call them Herc. Hook's first pay-per-view. Well, pay-per-view. But
the OGs remember Faz,
Yeah, the OGs remember Faz and Kaz and not Hook. Hook, I don't know what the fuck that is. It's Faz.
Faz, baby. It's crazy. So stay tuned. Predictions would have been out. If you haven't seen it, our predictions are out. Discussion of the matter. Go check it out to see who you think we think is gonna win. It'll be great. Everybody's excited. Okay, let's go into Dynamite. Let's get we got some stuff to talk about. We're gonna go through this quickly though. So we open up the show. There's a big announcement. Apparently Tony Khan, he's like, oh, I'm gonna be on TV to announce this, which has never really been done before. We've seen little this and that of him backstage where people are wrestling or brawling, but he's actually in front of the screen talking. And one of the funniest fucking promos. You were there? No, dude, I love it. You were there? And you know who else was there in that parking lot 17 years ago? Christopher Daniel. Yeah, no, dude, he's not. Dude, Tony Khan saved wrestling. I'm not gonna show him, but it's all in fun. So the big announcement: open up Dynamite. Tony Khan has purchased Ring of Honor. I went right to it because I'm excited. Now, from what I'm hearing, apparently AEW now has 2 developmental systems. Apparently, Ring of Honor will be a developmental system, like their NXT, right?
Yeah.
And they have NXT. Oh, no, I'm joking.
I heard that. I seen that tweet.
You seen that too?
Yeah.
Okay. This is big news, right? So Tony Khan now owns Ring of Honor. It's under his name, right?
Yeah.
But from what I'm seeing, AEW is gonna be, one show, Ring of Honor. AEW is basically, I would say Dynamite is your Raw, Rampage is a SmackDown, and the Ring of Honor is like an NXT. That's kind of how I look at it. they're all three like that. AEW is a brand, Ring of Honor is a brand, but I feel like you're gonna have a roster there, and you're gonna have crossover. Maybe there's gonna be like a Ring of Honor invasion where you'll see Ring of Honor people show up. You see AEW. There's a lot you could do with this because it's all under Tony Khan. It's Tony Khan now. He owns these. Now this is not even like I don't even want to talk about Ring of Honor. I want to talk about Cody. Okay, I got a conspiracy. Tell me I'm not wrong. Right now, no, hold up.
Go ahead.
Before Cody left, right? Because he's going to WWE. I don't think he's going to WWE. I don't think that's happening. I think it all makes sense now. Cody left AEW. Why did he leave AEW? Because he's going to WWE? No, you know why he left? Because he knows there's too much stars. He'll never be as top as he wants to be. But you know where he is going? He's going to Ring of Honor. He's going to Ring of Honor. He's going to be the head honcho. He's going to be the leader. He's going to be the guy in charge. And why do I say that? Because look at the developing system now. Right now, it's his school, right? Him and QT's school.
Yeah. The Nightmare Factory. Yeah.
I think they're gonna have a system where it's gonna be this. It's gonna be like a tier system, which is what I wanted with WWE when they killed the original NXT. You're gonna have the Nightmare Factory school. You know, this is where you want to become. Say Emerson wants to become a wrestler. Where does he start? Well, he contacts the school. He goes there. You start there for a couple of years. When you start getting good, you need some exposure. It's time to put you on TV. Okay, now you go to Ring of Honor, and now you're in Ring of Honor with a bunch of like. You got the Briscoes, you got your Dalton Castles, you got a bunch of other Emersons there, you know, mixed in. That's how NXT should be right now when it's not, right? So you gotta look at Ring of Honor NXT, right? And Cody is in charge of the school. He's in charge of Ring of Honor, right? He's the Triple H of the system. Think about it. It all makes sense, dude. Tell me I'm not far off.
Okay, go.
Well, I'm gonna finish your journey. Now Emerson's like he's on the level of a fucking fuck off. He's in the level of a Daniel.
Hey Google, stop.
I will fuck off. Here, Mash.
Fucking Google just went off. What the fuck?
I don't keep one. I don't keep one in my room. I only keep one in my pants. No, so now Emerson's ready to go to the big leagues. He's at the Daniel Garcia level where it's like he's ready to go. You know, let's put him on the main stage. So now you go to Rampage. You know, you're at the Hook level where you're just gonna get exposure, getting fans behind you, and then now you're on Dynamite, dog. It's a system. Think about it. And Cody is running the developmental, and Tony Khan is running the main stage, baby. And it will allow Cody to do his thing. You know what I mean? I think this is what is happening. I doubt Cody is going to the WWE. I'll say you can never say never. But if Cody doesn't show up to WWE either Mania, the Raw after Mania, or SmackDown after Mania, he's not showing up. It's done.
Yeah.
I got a beer here. Oh, yeah, so that's everything. But that's where I think it all makes sense now. Tell me I'm not wrong.
Okay, so I think that's the perfect thing. And by the way, can I just mention that I said Cody with ROH so long ago? I was like, yo, why is he not? ROH needs a new writer since Marty Scurll got ousted and they're doing all this stuff. But I could see that happening. I don't know if that's gonna happen. I don't know about WWE. I don't know what he's gonna do, but it does make sense for that to be like the way they work with ROH. I don't know if ROH fans are gonna like it that much if it's exactly like a developmental and all that stuff. But they said, go ahead.
They said it was gonna be a developmental.
They said it themselves. I know, yeah, they said it. I don't know how ROH fans are gonna feel about that, but ROH hasn't been that big in for the past couple of years, especially with COVID. Trust me, I watched watched it enough to know it's not the best what they were doing.
It's gonna be the new version of NXT, the way NXT should have been. You have your young, homegrown newcomers, and you're gonna have your actual mainstay Ring of Honor talents mixed in maybe with some AEW, and it's gonna help build this new crop of talent. And they're saying you should. Let's be honest. I'm sorry to say, Ring of Honor fans, you should be grateful because Ring of Honor would have been dead. You would have been dead.
No, Ring of Honor was changing their way. Ring of Honor was changing their their whole way of booking. Apparently, they were going to be doing like per show booking. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's not.
The way like a Terminus is, the way House
Yeah.
of Glory, like all these indie shows. But listen,
Except they
you
were going to have a
suck.
weekly show.
And also, the rumor was there was supposed to be there was going to be announced it was going to be a streaming deal. I heard
Yeah.
HBO, whatever. This is so apparently they paid 30 to 40 million for it. People are saying that's a very lowball number. Listen, what is what it is.
No,
But
okay.
when the eventual deal comes in for streaming, you know how much money they're gonna make with the because it came with the Ring of Honor library. So now you have the Ring of Honor library, you have the AEW library. That's worth a lot of money.
Yeah.
Wait till there's a deal. Tony Khan is gonna get a return on his investment, and this was a great deal.
Yeah, a lot of people were saying that
Tony
it's
Khan,
a
you're the
lot of
man.
people were saying it was a low number, but the reason why it was low and like because WWE tried to get ROH a while ago, and apparently Vince McMahon thought that they were going to get them, and had no idea that that Tony Khan was offering and was going to win, right? Win ROH over them. ROH's library is probably bigger than like than the actual company itself. You know what I mean? Like it's worth more than actually the company and the license and all that stuff. The library itself has so many future Hall of Famers on that fucking roster. Like they had to get it. And the thing is, Tony Khan is trusted. You know what I mean? Tony Khan's a
Yeah, he's got
trusted
that
man.
trust.
He's gone out there. He's worked with Impact. He's worked with New Japan. All those companies are happy with the work they've done with AEW and Tony Khan. So that's why it was a little bit lower, because the owners of ROH is like, I trust this man with the company. And if it's if it's like straight up developmental, like with younger stars, I'm fine with that. But I'm sure we're gonna get some
Some backlash.
big matches on there. You know what I mean? I'm really excited to see what happens. I don't know what's going to happen with the champions because they're not signed. Nobody is signed to ROH currently.
They're probably getting re-signed. Then I mean, it's a
No,
no-brainer.
yeah. Currently, nobody's nobody's signed to ROH.
Jonathan Gresham's backstage at AEW. The Briscoes
Yeah.
always tweeting Tony Khan and FTR wins the match.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure this has been something that's been in the works for a while.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like I want to see Josh Woods versus like Bryan Danielson, Lee Moriarty. You know, those guys would kill it in the ring. With the Pure Championship.
And the bright side is you can sign more people. A lot more people. You gotta fill out Ring of Honor now.
I think this is a win-win. I think this is a win-win for everybody in the wrestling world.
Yes, 100%.
And if Cody's involved, then Cody gets what he wants out of being a booker or a top guy, because this is another company. ROH is a different not a different company, but it's a different brand underneath the AEW banner. So it can be different. It can feel different than AEW, because AEW and ROH don't have the same feel. You know what I mean?
It's two different things. Yeah.
Yeah. So if Cody does get to go and book for there and go wrestle in AEW and have, his ROH booking decisions, all that stuff, I think that'd be great. I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening though.
Anyways, we'll see. But imagine in like a year or two's time, once it's all established, they do like a WWE WCW invasion where Cody's leading all these Ring of Honor talents. You know what I mean? The way we get Survivor Series every year, but done way, way better.
I don't want that.
Well, I do.
I don't want. I don't like when companies are obviously they own, like, it's not an invasion if I own it. You know what I mean?
I remember when Natalia touched Zack Ryder's cock. All right, let's move on.
Yeah, I remember that too.
Yeah, no, that was the best. All right, so after this promo, he basically said we're gonna have like a Ring of Honor type people who used to be their match, like day one. Day one. Bryan versus Christopher Daniels. I'm not fucking stumbling on my words anymore. What a banger, like 10-15 minute opener. Bryan wins, of course. But then Moxley comes out. He's doing a promo on him. I can't remember exactly, but they're fighting on tonight. And that's all you need to know. Let's move on.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
15-team casino tag royale. Winner will be the third team inserted. So you got the Hollywood Hunks. You got who the fuck is that? Dark Order. Uh, not the Grizzled Young Veterans. That's the Varsity Blondes.
Varsity Blondes, Butcher and Blade,
Moose Country,
Bear Country,
Lee Johnson and Arn
Brock
Anderson's
Anderson, yeah.
2.0, Young Bucks, Butcher and the Blade, the Ass Guys, Santana Ortiz, FTR, the Best Friends, and the Acclaimed. Not going over the match, but the Young Bucks win like I predicted. Young Bucks versus Red Dragon. What the assist of the Red Dragon at the end? I don't know what that's about. Young Bucks, Red Dragon, and the Jungle Express will be fighting tonight, which should be like a match of the year. Fuck.
Yeah. Fuck.
MJF suckers CM Punk in. So after last week's babyface promo from MJF, everybody's like, "Well, is he turning face?" No, he's not. So Punk comes out. He's basically in response to MJF. He kind of feels bad. He's like, "I don't know if it's true, if it's not, if this is a work, whatever." So he calls MJF out. He wants to know if this is true, and then MJF's just like, "It is true. It is true." Blah blah blah. And then he goes, everybody, when people have like a shit life, they become a shit person. That's kind of what he's saying. He goes, "You know what? I think this is bigger than wrestling. This is bigger than like Revolution is bigger than this, whatever." And then he like kind of like comforts him and goes for a hug, and they hug each other. It's actually fucking great. Like it looked like if you were to go meet CM Punk, you would hug him this way. Like it was fucking great. And then all of a sudden MJF just goes and kicks him in the ding dong.
Yeah.
And then everybody in the Pinnacle comes out, bloodies him up. Fucking they put the dog collar on him. They're doing the Chris Benoit spot that I've been wanting WWE to do.
Fucking hell.
Hell yeah. WWE sucks.
WWE did last 2 years ago.
Yeah, this match, we got that match. Britt Baker, Jamie Hayter versus Thunder Rosa, Mercedes Martinez 2-on-2. The champion got pinned. I didn't like that. Let's be honest, Thunder Rosa's winning, so we don't need to dwell there. Yeah. And Rebel sucks.
Rebel does.
Wardlow versus Cesar Bononi. So the story is Wardlow's. I would say he's a face at this time, dude.
Yeah.
Like, let's be honest. He's a face, but he works for MJF. He doesn't work for AEW. So he kills Cesar Bononi. And what happened here? There's some tension here between Sean Spears and Wardlow.
He stops Sean Spears.
He stops him from hitting Cesar Bononi with the chair. And then they have a stare down, Sean Spears and Wardlow. But then Sean Spears is like, you know what? Wait, I don't want to get my ass kicked here. So they just leave, whatever. And then later in the night, Sean Spears ratted out to MJF that Wardlow, what he did. And he just reminded Wardlow, like, I pay you. You're going to be your family's going to be on the streets, blah, blah, blah. So this is further build. Hopefully after Revolution, we see some sort of fruition with Wardlow fully turning here.
Yeah.
That's kind of like my most like anticipated thing now as an AEW fan. I want to see that Wardlow official turn and feud with MJF. The main event, Hangman Page, Dark Order versus Adam Cole and Red Dragon. All you need to know is John Silver did not fuck Adam Cole, okay? If you watch PTE, he did not fuck Adam Cole, okay? After being confronted by Hangman Page in the back, and they're going to be on the same page tonight. That's what they need to know. Who won this match? Adam Cole and Red Dragon won, right?
Yeah. Adam Cole hit the boom to the back of the head of Alex Reynolds and pinned him.
Yeah, pinned him. So he didn't get a pinfall loss, but two champions did lose tonight.
Yeah.
But stay tuned predictions. If you didn't watch it, go watch it. Is there anything else I missed on the show promo wise? Yeah,
Jericho's backstage.
Yeah, there wasn't much from that.
Yeah, so Jericho's backstage with just talking about how he's gonna beat what's it called? Eddie Kingston's like, oh, if you beat me, I'll shake your hand and I'll look in your eyes and I'll some shit like I'll look into your eyes and like I'll respect you or some shit. If he loses fucking TV. If he loses he's gonna what?
Well, your TV, your Google Home,
everything's fucking going off today.
Well, I want that CM Punk picture to lock you in the head at one point.
It's gonna like fucking fall, take me out.
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for.
Anyways, yeah. So he says he won't respect him. He'll be a loser. It was a good promo. Then after, but what was weird and I did not like, Santana Ortiz come in
Yeah, I don't know, man.
They fucking fist bump Jericho. Jericho's like, yeah, you understand what I'm saying? Like he's like saying like you can't do it without me, which is obviously teasing a probable Santana Ortiz turn. I want Santana Ortiz to just fucking leave the inner circle and just not deal with them anymore. I thought we dealt with this already. Apparently not. I understand the story behind it. They struck out on their own twice. They lost both battle royals, and now they're like, okay, we'll go back to you, bro. That I think that's bullshit. And I want them to turn on him, and I want Ortiz to stop wearing face paint. I'm gonna keep saying it. I hate it. I hate it. It ruins the character because he has the best facial expressions in the game, and he's like, "Oh, face paint, can't see shit." Terrible idea.
Yeah, and one last thing, Jericho, he looks good. Everything that's good for him, man.
Yeah, Jericho looks good.
What?
Yeah.
Am I sounding choppy?
You cut off for like a second, but I basically said what you said.
Yeah. That's all good. Yeah, that's kind of it for AEW. Everybody's coming towards the pay-per-view. Look forward to our review something in the coming week. We're gonna plan to record a bonus episode just to do the review, just to get it out early to you guys. So look forward to that. Should be a good in-depth review of the show. I'm hoping top 3 AEW pay-per-view shows because this show has that potential. It's got that hype, and it's got that. Anyways, go to WWE. Now, WWE, I'm gonna be honest, people. The WWE, there's on the road to WrestleMania. Apparently, it don't feel like it. It was like Christmas this past year. It didn't feel like Christmas. That's this. We're on the road to WrestleMania. It doesn't feel like it. I feel like this is the lowest WWE's ever been in their existence. I have no hype for the show. I have no hype to watch the week to week, and I'm gay. So with all these elements, I just don't care. And there's literally nothing to talk about. I stopped watching Raw. I stopped watching SmackDown for the most part. Yeah. I watch here and there. I see what happens. I hear what's happened. I listen to reviews. So I know what's happening. But I really don't give a fuck because it all sounds like garbage.
This is the deadest fucking road to WrestleMania they've had in a long time. Last year, you know what? It wasn't dead because everybody's like, oh my God, we're going back. We can finally go live to watch WrestleMania after 1 year, you know? So that had more hype than this. This has no fucking hype. Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns, nobody wants to see that. Charlotte.
Did you hear about that? Did you hear that it's time for the first title? But then they're gonna merge the title and then make a new title. It's like that's not title versus title. That's not title versus title. That's stupid.
I don't know.
Idiots.
Anyway, like nobody's excited for that because we've seen it 6 other times, and that doesn't count all the multi-man matches they've been a part of, and storylines they've been a part of. What else? Fucking Ronda is like she's not happy she's back. She's like, yo, I'll come here for the bills, but that's it. I'm not fucking. I don't care. I don't care about being a wrestler. I came here and I didn't realize how much hate I was gonna get from everybody for being a wrestler. So now she's totally like fucking against being a wrestler. She doesn't want to do it. Becky's one of the worst wrestlers ever. I like she's had maybe like 5 good matches that I can remember. So I'm not excited for that. Nobody's excited for that because it's Bianca got treated terribly at SummerSlam. What else? Fucking what is there? Who cares about Logan Paul? You know, like I don't care.
Well, so let's do the card. Let's see your excitement level, okay?
Yeah.
We keep going through the card, updating, and it just gets worse and worse.
Yeah.
So let's go through the card, and out of 5, we'll rate our excitement for this match. 5 being okay, you'll fucking mint. 1 or 0 being I don't want to see this match. I'd rather fucking get nuked by Russia. Okay? So 0 nuke, 5 I want to watch. That's the scale here. Roman Reigns Universal title versus Brock Lesnar WWE title versus title. I would say this is a 1 out of 5 for me. 1 out of 5.
This is a 1 out of 5. I kind of want to see it, but I don't care.
No, it's not even kind of want to see it. Like you're like, okay, you know they're gonna do something spectacular or what stupendous is what they say, right?
Yeah.
right? That's the word we're using now. You know they're gonna do something that's gonna be taught. Okay, fine. But we've seen it so many times. They're acting like we've never seen this match before when we've seen it
Facts.
last year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyways, SmackDown Women's title, Charlotte versus Ronda. I'd say 0 out of 5. Nobody wants to see this match. Nobody wants Ronda Rousey back. Nobody wants Charlotte Flair in the main event. Not
No.
me. I don't know. What do
I
you
want to
say?
see Charlotte.
Zero, right?
I think Charlotte's a fucking great wrestler, but she's
She's
fighting
good, but
fucking Ronda.
she thinks she's the shit. Like, yeah.
She's boring. Like,
Raw
what is she doing right
Women's
now?
title, Becky versus Bianca. Raw Women's Championship, Becky versus Bianca. If Bianca wins, then I would say like a 3 out of 5.
I'd say
If
2.
Becky wins, 0 out of 5.
Yeah.
Because if we did all of this last year from SummerSlam for Bianca to lose, and the reason I say this, it's either because we're getting Becky versus Ronda next year at Mania.
Okay.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Are they gonna do a Rock and Cena and build it till next year?
Yes.
So in that case, she's not gonna lose the title, or she's gonna drop the title and then win it back in the coming months, which is stupid. I don't even think Bianca's winning because that's what they're doing.
I think.
What was the point?
Yeah, I think it's going to be title for title, for next year. I think both titles are going to be merged by next year. Okay, both the men's and the women's titles are going to be one title, for both both of them. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I really don't want to see Becky versus Ronda anymore. They had it, and then they were like, they had to put fucking Charlotte in it, and then it had a shitty finish. And I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm kind of done with this Becky and Ronda shit. Honestly, for me, it's a 0 either way because Bianca is not a credible champion anymore when she's fucking struggling with Doudrop. You know what I mean?
They killed her. They killed her ever since SummerSlam, and now they're only gonna cement the killing at Mania if she loses. Like they killed Alexa. They killed Liv.
Yeah.
They've killed. Who else is there? They've killed everybody. If you're not Charlotte or Becky or Ronda, you're nobody. Let's
exactly.
move on. I don't want to draw, dude.
I got one thing to say. If Becky's supposed to beat Bianca on one move at SummerSlam, and she hits her with the fucking ugliest rock bottom I've ever seen in my life, how am I supposed to fucking believe that Bianca can beat Becky? Tell me, how am I supposed to believe that? She hit her with one shitty ass move and won, and I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I don't know.
Edge and AJ. I'll be honest with you. I'm sitting. I don't even want to say a 5 because this is the show we're looking at here. How many matches are going to be there? What, 16, 17, 18 matches total on both nights, right?
I believe it's 8. Yeah, 8 to 9 matches a show.
So let's say 20 matches total. Just to round it off. Out of 20 matches, there's only one good match on this show.
Exactly.
So you're basically somebody buried a fucking gold bar within like 20 pounds of shit. There's like, yeah, there's a gold bar, but you still have to go through all this shit to get to the one good thing.
Yeah.
So what's the fucking point? That's this. It's like, yeah, I'm excited, but like by the time this match comes on, I'll probably be sleeping. That's the problem.
Yeah.
So there you go. Match that doesn't make sense.
I'm gonna say AJ versus Nakamura was hyped, and it wasn't a good match. They didn't get enough time, and they didn't get to build a good matchup. And I'm scared this is gonna be the same shit. Why is AJ's best match at Mania Shane McMahon? Why?
Yeah, let's move on because my mic might be dying. Women's tag team title: Queen Selena and Carmella versus Naomi and Sasha for the tag team titles. 0.
No care in the world. That belt is fucking dead.
Drew McIntyre versus Happy Corbin. 0.
Corbin's the worst person in the world.
I feel sorry for Drew McIntyre. This guy led this company through an era where people weren't coming to work because they were scared to get sick and die. And this guy stayed and led the charge. And this is how you treat this guy. You put him in a feud with Jinder Mahal, and then you put him in a feud with Corbin. Good job, WWE. You take care of your talent. Pat McAfee versus TBA. We're going to talk about the Pat McAfee Vince McMahon thing on the Pat McAfee show. Apparently, they announced he's gonna be wrestling. Who the fuck's he gonna wrestle? I don't fucking know. They didn't tell me. Sami Zayn, Johnny Knoxville, and then yeah, that's pretty much everything that's been announced. This show looks like garbage. There's like one match on there that I'm excited for. And Logan Paul, I'm only excited to see. I'm excited to see Logan Paul and Johnny Knoxville wrestle. Not for wrestling, not being a wrestling fan, but being a fan of theirs. That's it. But not for the right reasons.
I don't want to see Johnny Knoxville for the belt. I don't want to see Logan Paul in a tag match. I really don't care for either of them. Yeah, that's it. This is the whole statement.
On Raw this past Monday, Damian Priest turns heel. Balor wins the U.S. title. The problem here is, I swear to God, they're gonna do a rematch at the fucking WrestleMania.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
So, okay, roll my eyes. And man, they fucked Damian Priest up, dude. They fucked this guy up bad, man. Anyways, we're not going on. Randy Orton may have been injured during Raw. Apparently, during a match with the Street Profits, RK Bro, Monte Sport hit a splash on top rope and like legit like landed on. What did he land on?
It wasn't his head or something.
Face? Yeah, his face, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it says foot here. I don't know.
I
Fuck this
didn't
show.
watch it.
Yeah, so he's hurt. He might be hurt. So the one match we kind of were like the long-term building. Randy and I don't even know if they're doing it now. Even
probably
without
not.
the injury,
They
didn't do the turn yet.
Yeah.
Dude, that's the one. That's the one thing with the long-term booking. Besides like Sonya and like Naomi, and even that's kind of been stupid. That's like the one thing where like, oh, at least they have like that one match. Okay, and no one will survive. Well, clearly this is the case. Tommaso Ciampa has been on Raw and NXT on both shows. He's been up on the main roster. He stated in the past that if he ever has been called up to the main roster, he'd just retire because he doesn't want to do it. So now that's all gone to shit. He's actually on Raw. And man, this guy has in the matter of like 2 weeks, this guy's become the most generic thing, dude. They changed his fucking music, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't understand nothing but nothing. I don't. Vince McMahon had decided that they're gonna give Ricochet a big push. Yeah, big push right out back to New Japan. Okay, so the big two things here. Vince McMahon will induct The Undertaker into the WWE Hall of Fame. So from what I'm hearing, and this is the only one thing that WWE's done right so far this year. Apparently, Undertaker will be the only induction to the Hall of Fame this year because he's that big of a person, of a talent. I agree with this. And on the Pat McAfee show,
they confirmed it. Okay.
And on the Pat McAfee show, that's what we're going to talk about.
Yeah.
Vince McMahon will induct The Undertaker into the Hall of Fame, even though we know that Vince McMahon doesn't normally do that kind of stuff. So this is actually something they've done right. Give this guy like a whole 2-hour Hall of Fame special. I agree with this shit. Let him go. Let them fucking go on, induct the guy, tell stories. Let The Undertaker go on and just talk like he's talking like a teacher talking to a classroom of students, and let them just indulge in this guy's stories and his experience. Because this guy can go on for hours. This guy's done so much. I agree with this. And last, Pat McAfee show, Vince McMahon. I've only listened to about half of it. Emerson, you still have to listen to it, right? I don't want to ruin it for you too much. But
Yeah. I listened to a little bit of it, right? I thought it was a little weird. Like right in like the middle of the show, Vince McMahon starts doing a fucking stand-up routine. I don't know what the fuck that was. I gotta say, my favorite joke though was that WWE listens to the fans. I thought that was the best joke of the night. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck was that? I don't know, man. It was a PR thing. Fucking, Pat McAfee was like sucking his dick the whole time, and it was terrible. It was terrible. I don't know, man. It's not like the Stone Cold one. Stone Cold was like right at his fucking throat. You know what I mean? Oh, Cesaro, why can't you do? And he's like, oh, Cesaro, he's not,
dude.
Good. This one is less like, oh, Vince McMahon, you're the best. Blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? You good? Hello?
Yeah, it's lagging, but I'm just letting you talk.
I'm done. Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
It's simple. Listen, if you haven't listened to it, it is a good listen. It's cool to see Vince McMahon in a relaxed state. I don't think he's done this since like the COVID. I don't think he's done this since like that Howard Stern interview like 20 years ago. I think that was like his last one, and he hasn't done one since. No, seriously, I'm not even joking. So it's cool to see him like just talking, whatever. And Pat McAfee's a good guy to talk to. He brings like an outgoing side of you. I listened to the Lesnar one. I really enjoyed it. I think the Lesnar one's a little bit better than the Vince one because Brock's actually he's a shy guy, but he can be an outgoing guy, and he's actually funny and a great human being. I feel like a great family man and stuff. And the problem I have with this, I feel like this was just pure kissing this guy's fucking dick. Pat McAfee for like half the show's like, man, you're the greatest. Like, you're gonna live forever. It's like shut the fuck up. Like Pat McAfee, you're actually annoying me now. And everything that came out of, I would say like 95% of the shit that came out of Vince's mouth was a blatant lie. Like he showed up late. So Vince McMahon, you're clearly a great businessman showing up late. And then like 2 minutes into the fucking interview, this guy's like, yes, I love the audience. I love listening to what the audience wants and giving them what they want. And then I just look back to Keith Lee, Bray Wyatt, all these people that left WWE and you let down, and all the people that we love that you let down, Aleister Black, Andrade. Shame on you, Vince. Yeah. Don't fucking bullshit us. Then he starts dropping the word stupendous and starts advertising WrestleMania like I'm watching Raw. Shut the fuck up, all right? Shut the fuck up, all right? Just die. And then you got Pat McAfee, oh, you're going to live to 120. I hope the fuck he doesn't. Listen, Vince, great. You're working out and shit. You're living your life. You got that wife on the plane. Well, fucking die. And apparently we phase him because apparently they said that he's not phased by death threats. So I'm not the only one saying he needs to die. There's a problem here, dude. If you gotta, how old is this guy now? Like 90, 80, 70, 80?
Either 70s or something. I don't know. Either 70s or 60s. I don't know.
Dude, if you got a 70, 80-year-old man running a multi-million billion-dollar company, you got a fucking problem. If you have problems letting go and letting the reins go to somebody else younger, there's a fucking problem because obviously you don't know what the young people want. If you do, that means you're a pedophile. Really, I'm sorry to say it, dude. Listen, go listen. I enjoy. I'm gonna finish the rest of it probably when I'm doing some gaming later. It's a good list. I think I'm home alone to bless something else. Anyways, I was supposed to say, but it's a good listen. But you're listening and you're just telling yourself, okay, that's a lie. Yeah, that's a lie. Like he starts talking about the brass ring, and like, dude, Cesaro just left your company. What are you talking about? This brass ring? They're talking about like the wrestlers need to get themselves over. Is it a team effort? And then they're just like, oh, it's a team effort and stuff. It's like, yeah, but all these guys like a Zack Ryder, Cesaro, they got themselves over, and then you just did nothing with them, and now they're gone. Like, there's no brass ring. The only brass ring is your ball sack, bitch. I'm done here. This has been Fact of the Matters podcast. Vote for me for Prime Minister, bitch. I should get that graphic back up from last year. I think this is a good time. Fuck, I didn't even think about it. I should be the mayor. All right, we're done. We're getting the fuck out of here. It's fucking revolution. Why the fuck are we still here? Fuck off, everybody. Fucking subscribe. Fact of the Matters podcast on YouTube. And we're on podcast platforms. Fuck off. We're not done yet, but yeah. Emerson, you want to say anything?
We got discussion this week with all the people coming to AEW. We're gonna do a tier list of everybody that joined AEW last year in 2021 and rank them. And
this Thursday.
That's coming up this week, this Thursday.
And our Revolution review some point. Random bonus episode this week, whenever the fuck we want. Probably Tuesday.
And if you didn't see the predictions, check that out.
Last episode discussion of the matter. And every Sunday, Fact of the Matter is where we talk like this, bitch. Now fuck off. Deuces.
Okay, later.
I will fuck your mother.